Welcome to 3 Acts of Goodness Stories. Today we are going to tell a story taken from the 100 Parables. Let's begin our story. Today's title is Mrs. Dove and Mr. Dove. Mr. and Mrs. Dove lived happily together in the forest. One fall day, when the nuts and berries had ripened, Mr. Dove said to Mrs. Dove, "Let's go and pick some berries, so we have something to eat during the winter." The two thus went out to pick fruit and nuts, and after many days of hard work, their nest was finally filled with food. As winter approached, Mr. Dove discovered that half of the fruit was missing. He called angrily to Mrs. Dove and said, "You ate half of the fruit without telling me. How on earth are we going to make it through the winter?" Mrs. Dove was puzzled. "I didn't eat any fruit. The fruit itself has shrunk." Unable to believe her, Mr. Dove replied, "Not only will you not admit that you ate the fruit, but you blame the fruit itself." Try as she did, Mrs. Dove could not make her husband believe her. She was so broken-hearted that she flew away and never returned. Several days later, a heavy rain fell on the forest. The rain soaked the nuts and fruit, making them return to their original size. When Mr. Dove saw this, he realized that he had wrongly blamed Mrs. Dove. Filled with regret, he went searching for Mrs. Dove in the forest. "My dear," he called, "where are you?" So what did we learn from today's story? In a similar way, many people become confused by worldly pleasures and forget that they are only fleeting. Thus, they violate important taboos. Too late to repent, they can only wail mournfully like the foolish dove who lost his love.